please welcome to the stage Jess Riegel with Motivote.
Hi everyone, my name is Jess Riegel and I have a confession. On paper, I check all the boxes of being an engaged millennial. I was a political science undergrad, Teach for America Corps member. Now I have my Master of Public Administration. But until last year, I had never voted in a non-presidential election. And it's not that I didn't know it was important, it was just never top of mind. So there is a lot of focus, rightfully so, on structural barriers to voting. But what we're laser focused on at Motivote are the micro barriers. These are the little things, real and imagined, that get in the way of our intentions to follow through with voting. I teamed up with a student organizer who was frustrated that the traditional tactics for trying to turn out young people, like knocking on doors and calling landlines, were not in fact, turning out young people. And we wanted to better understand this disconnect for our generation. We're so socially conscious, we have strong political opinions, on social media at least, but we're such bad voters. What's up with that? And hundreds of peer interviews surfaced. The way that we're talking about voting is pretty similar to the way we talk about going to the gym or saving money. We intend to do it. We feel good afterwards, but we're human, and sometimes things get in the way, sometimes things fall through the cracks. So these micro barriers, they sound like, I missed the registration deadline, I just don't know enough about the issues or candidates, or it wasn't on my calendar and work got busy. And other markets have successfully figured out how to bridge these intention-action gaps. Fitbit adds friendly competition to our walking routines. ClassPass charges me $15 if I try to flake out on the class I signed up for. And the long game enters me into a lottery every time I put money into my savings account. And what's key here are social accountability and incentivized plan making, because research shows that when an action is accessible and it's attractive and other people are watching whether or not you do it, we're more likely to follow through. So how does Motivote translate those research-backed principles into voting? We help groups of young people form a team and commit to vote, backed by an optional monetary pledge that you get back when everyone on your team follows through. We then gamify and incentivize the concrete bite-sized actions that are statistically correlated with higher turnout, things like making a voting plan or looking at a ballot guide, and we curate existing trusted digital platforms for all those actions. Our users earn points and prizes from mission-aligned corporate sponsors for taking those actions, and come election day, we have everyone verify they voted with a selfie that goes to all your friends. You might be familiar with the research on social pressure mailers and how social monitoring is the #1 lift in turnout. We take that principle, we take the ick factor out of it, we inject some friendly competition, and we bring it into the digital age. And it works. In our midterms pilot, our voters were 3 times as likely to vote as their peers nationwide, and they're middle propensity or drop-off voters who can really use that extra nudge. You might be thinking, friends getting friends to do something, that's just relational organizing, right? Been there, done that. Well, we know that reminders from a friend are way more effective than reminders from a stranger, but these one-off interactions, they don't cover the full spectrum of micro barriers that are preventing people from voting, and they're nagging and intrusive. Inviting a friend to a Motivote team is like inviting them to your March Madness League. It's fun, your other friends are there, and you can win stuff. And there's no nagging for did you check your registration, because we're incentivizing you to self-report and check in along the way. We don't need more one-way pleas from celebrities and PSAs, and we know that social media posts commanding you to get your friends to vote are not gonna move the needle. To get ourselves and our friends ready to vote needs to be easy, we need to have accountability, and we need to make it fun. So we're Motivote, we're about meeting people where they are and using peer pressure for public good. If you check out that link, bit.ly/Motivote 2019, you can see lots more about our model, our research. Come find me, I'm Jess. Rachel in the audience after this would love to chat more about making America vote again.